Now, remember from doing the planning, the pound Aussie was neutral to positive, is kind of neutral, and the Aussie is weak. So if we look at the chart for the pound Aussie, it actually is working well. The Aussie is weak vis-a-vis the pound, and you do have a nice move to the upside, which is again more is an indication that you can see, even though the pound is not particularly strong, but it's still moving higher. And this is the base for our plan from last week. The structure long point was the 122.59. We were buying it above 122. I'm sorry, but the dyslexia. We were buying it above the 152.32, and the structural long point is above the 152.59. It is now trading at 154.97, which is actually a pretty decent move to the upside. That is our structural long point, which is the 152.59. That was this. And you guys remember we were talking about this, and I did a special presentation to Brandon and all of you when I differentiated between what happens at the structure point between the Euro Aussie and the Euro Pound. This here was our first, gave us like a sell signal, and then coming back. Now it's a failure of a failure, so you definitely want to take it to the long side. Remember, Brandon? And you guys, when I did the special presentation for you, the differentiate between going short the Euro Aussie and the Euro and the Pound Aussie, and therefore that's a strong buy, because these guys now twice the number of people would reverse to go long, and now you can see that this thing has exploded to the upside. And today, so you still want to buy it. We don't want to so there is no reason for us to actually short this sucker at all. We want to buy it. So for us to buy this, for the ones that we're going to filter the first short. For all of you on the day trading room, we're going to filter the first short, and we can buy the guys who don't have. You're going to buy it above the high of the day, which is the 155.35. So we're going to buy above the high, and we're going to place our stop below the low. So this is our stop. So we're buying it above 155.30, and our stop is going to be below 154.80. So when you buy this, because this is such a momentum move and the market is volatile, your stop is going to be about 50 pips. Putting any stop less than 50 pips, you're going to be stopped out. So, but you're going to be rewarded if the market goes and trades above the 155.30. You're going to get, so we're going to buy above 155. It's like 300 pips. Our buying point is 300 pips higher from last week. 155.35, that's your buy, and our stop is going to be 154.80. I'm gonna double check it in a minute. Yes, so it's about 50 pips, but that's it. If the stop is too big for you, don't take it. I mean, that's just decide not to take the trade because the stop is too big, but that's it. That's the trade that you have to take. On the short side, we're going to short it below 153.98. And if I do, I'm going to place my stop right above the 20 level, which is going to be 154.25. I want to make it a little bit above the 20 level. And your structural short point, this was on the way up, our structural long point was the 152.59. Now we're above that, so this now becomes our structural short point is the 152.59. And now I'm going to, what's left is to look for a structural long point to the upside where the market can pause and we're still, believe it or not, we're still in a bear market. I mean, we're not, this is all a short covering and we're still within. Look at this. This is now you're in the narrowing, contracting, trend changing pattern. So the next significant point, it's not a structure, it's a significant point, and that is the 156.02, the 156. So it's the 156.02, which again we're looking at a couple of hundred pips away. Structural long point, which is the 156 even. 156.02. All right. So the pound Aussie, we're going to buy it above the 155.35. The structure point is the 156.02. So we got about 65 pips to the upside. And if it goes above it, it's going to fly. And our stop is going to be the 154. It's too big a stop. Can't be 100 pips. I made a mistake. The stop. The long stop is 154.80. I'm sorry. 480. And if I'm going to go, I guess I typed it somewhere else. The 53.98, our stop is going to be 154.25, and we're going to go short. Okay. And on the long side, we're going to go long above 155.35. Our stop is 154.80, and the structure long is 156. Okay, so we are set now. So the pound Aussie is we're buying it above the 155.35. Our stop is 154.80, and the structure point is the 156. On the short side, we're going to go short below 153.98, and we have a structural short point at 152.59, about 150 pips below that. And our stop on the short side is going to be the 154.25. Okay, that is the pound Aussie. Let me save that.